Hey, good late afternoon, early evening to everyone. Dan here, Ultimate Boston Red Sox Collector page on Facebook and YouTube videos. Great mail day today. Got nothing in the mail yesterday, so I did a showcase yesterday on my McFarlane collection of figures. That was a lot of fun. Got to use the cell phone for that one. So I was really excited to do that, and I added today and today's mail day, three new autographed items and a new figure for that room. One I'd never seen before, and got it for a offer price. And it's not even made. It's not even from the United States. Really cool. Never seen it before. Excited to show that one. So let's get right into it. Today's mail day. First item I'm going to show is an 8x10 photo added to my collection. A new player, and it is Ramiro Mendoza. And it's hard to see the signature, but he put Ramiro Mendoza, '04 World Series champs, or WS champs. More known for his time with the Yankees. He came over to the Sox in 2004 and helped defeat the Yankees. He was not as effective as when he was with New York, but was an important part of that team. And a nice new autograph from the 2004 Red Sox. So Ramiro Mendoza, that will be going into the autographed 8x10 binder, which at some point I will turn the laptop around and show that on a video as well. Haven't really added much to that in the last 3 or 4 months. This will be my first one in quite a while. So the next two items are new autographed baseballs, and if my count is correct, number 176 and 177 for the collection. One of them is a little bit more significant than the other, quite a bit more significant than the other. The first one I'm going to show is of a guy who was a major Red Sox prospect back in 1998. And if any of you collected the Topps Tech sets from 98, 99, this guy actually had his own set within the Topps Tech, which I think I'm only one card away from completing. I believe it was somewhere around 30 cards, 30 to 33 cards. He was a very highly touted prospect who just never did anything in the major leagues. I don't know if it was injury related or what the deal was with him. It is Rick Dorian, and this will be alphabetically my first baseball now in my Red Sox collection. So this will be number one on the spreadsheet when I do them alphabetically. Nice signature on official Major League ball. It does have a slight bit of toning on this end, very, very little, but once I get this into a cube, and with my other ones, that should hopefully resolve that issue from continuing to spread. I'm hoping. Nice signature. Actually, if you're a Red Sox fan, if I saw this ball, I would know that it's Rick Dorian. That name sticks in my head because of that Topps Tech subset, and I have a lot of the cards. Topps Tech is one of my favorite all-time sets of more modern cards. I love the sets. I'm hooked on the sets. That the more cards they put in them, like parallel versions and different versions of it, I get hooked on those sets so easily. '07 and '08 moments and milestones. I've talked about that in a lot of my videos. That's like my white whale. Someday I'm going to find somebody who's got a whole bunch of those cheap, and I am going to just go to town on those because I'm about 30% completion on the master sets of those. And when I say master sets, I'm talking to the serial number to 150, and this is the '07, '08 moments and milestones, two separate sets. Like I said, I'm about 30% complete on each set, so I'm a long ways from home, and I have a lot of cards. There's over 1,000 cards in each set, so. But yeah, something about those sets, I just get hooked on those things. So Topps Tech is another one. I haven't really gotten into the last few years. I did show the other day on a video I got in the black parallel set that I had been waiting for about almost 2 months that came in. So Rick Dorian, he will be alphabetically number one in my baseball collection now. And the second one is one that I've been trying to get for a long time, and I purposely waited a long time because it was a very expensive and hot signature for several months in November of 2018 until really recently. This one is of career journeyman player who was in the right place at the right time and got an opportunity to play and ended up being the MVP of the 2018 World Series. And I'm talking about, of course, Mr. Steve Pearce. He signed at number 41, which I'm almost positive he did not wear that number with the Red Sox. So this was actually signed before his time with Boston. But it's an official major league ball. Beautiful ball, very clean. No markings, anything on it. $10 and $5 shipping. Most of these since November of 2018, they weren't selling necessarily, but people were asking crazy amounts of money. And of course, some of them were inscribed World Series MVP 2018. I didn't care about that. The guy was a journeyman. He's since retired, and I'm not knocking the guy. He had a great World Series. I still think David Price should have been the MVP of that World Series, but Steve Pearce had some big hits, and he was big all year not all year. He was a trade deadline acquisition, but he was big for them in the time he was there, and he got that World Series MVP, and that catapulted him to another level for a while. I sat back and watched and said, I'm not paying that kind of money for a Steve Pearce ball. The guy, look at his career, I shouldn't be paying that much for a ball. So I finally found one, $10 and $4 shipping. The Ausa Dorian, I paid less than $10 shipped. So and that's about all I'm willing to spend on a ball, which is crazy to think that, okay, an official Major League ball is like $18 to $20 to buy brand new. Okay, and then if you got the signature at a show, you're paying for the signature as well. So when I can find balls under $10 signed all day long, even under $20 all day long, I paid less than $20 for those. No, I paid about $23 for those two balls shipped. So I'm very happy to add those to my collection. Pearce, of course, another member of the World Series team that I now have an autographed ball of. So that number is climbing. Eventually, I will get a list of that and a list of my autographed balls and do a showcase on my baseballs as well. All right, so the last item I want to show is the very cool little item. It's got a little bit of wear to it, but like I said, I've never seen it before. I'm guessing it's from 2001, maybe 2002. It's from China or Japan. It's completely foreign language other than the front that says Major League Baseball, all new Major League Baseball. And it's a figure of Manny Ramirez. And as you can see, it's a little bit beat up. You can see the corners are starting to kind of separate a little bit. And and if you look at the back, there's a little bit of a ding in the back. But it's all in Japanese or Chinese. And very, very cool. And the other players in the set is what's giving me the clue as to what year it's from, because it was Ichiro, Kazusaki, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that first name, but Shinjo from the Mets, and then A-Rod with the Rangers, Manny Ramirez with the Sox, and Clemens with the Yankees. So they only made 6 different players. I'm guessing it's 2001 because I know Ichiro was a rookie in 2001, and I think that was the same year that Sasaki had his great rookie season when the Mariners won 116 games. And Shinjo, I'm thinking the same thing. Manny's first year with the Sox was 2000, and A-Rod's first year with the Rangers, I believe, was 2001. So I'm saying 2001. I don't know how to translate on the back of this, but this is really cool. It's a little bit. It's about the same size as a starting lineup figure, a little bit smaller than a McFarlane. Again, the packaging is okay. It's got some dings and dents, but this is really cool. I've never seen it before. The seller had it as a buy it now or best offer. I offered $5 less than what he was selling it for. He took my offer right away. I paid about $15 shipped for this, which is a steal considering I've never seen another one. So if anybody knows anything about these, make a comment down below. But like I said, Major League Baseball, all new. And again, everything else is in Japanese. So these are pretty rare. Don't know how many of these made their way stateside, but very happy to have it. Love adding new Manny stuff. Love him or hate him, Manny was an incredible hitter. And just a little eccentric, but when you're that talented, you can kind of get away with it. I mean, Manny being Manny, we all loved it. And he was a very important part of 2 World Series champions and the MVP of the 04 series. So love him or hate him, he was incredible. And he is a guy, to me, I wish would not have been, put in the whole steroid scandal at the end of his career, because he'd be a Hall of Famer for sure. I mean, this guy could flat out hit. I remember when they traded him to the Dodgers, how unbelievable he was when he went to the Dodgers. And he had a chip on his shoulder, something to prove. And now he's talking about making a comeback. I think I heard something about making a comeback in Taiwan. So maybe we'll see a new Manny figure. Who knows? But that is really cool. Takara is the name of the company on the bottom. I haven't had a chance to research this yet. It just came in today. I am going to try to do a little research on it. But again, I've never seen another one. I've never seen any of the other figures. Not that I would actively look for them. They're not Red Sox players, but I thought this was really cool, and I'm super psyched to add that to my collection. So that is today's mail day. That's what I consider a very successful mail day. I still have several items coming. As you can see, I've reshifted a little bit my focus back to my Red Sox stuff. I was buying a lot of slabs and buying a lot of Hall of Fame stuff for a while. I'm definitely taking a break on the Hall of Fame stuff for a little bit. The slabs are all Hall of Famers. If I find good deals, I may grab them, but I'm not actively searching them out like I was. I'm looking more towards Red Sox stuff again. And these 4 pickups today, I think, kind of reaffirms my collecting of the Red Sox. I love the Red Sox, so I'm going to get back to the core of my collection here. So that's what I have for today. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I hope everybody is being safe, being good. Geez, Mikey, if you're watching, I need your address again. I'm sorry I lost it. I sent you a comment on one of your videos, your last video that you posted. You sent me an email with it, and I don't know what I did with the email. So I've got a package for you that I want to get sent out to you ASAP, because it's going to take several days to get to you from Maine to California. So I want to try to get that out. So geez, Mikey, if you're watching, email me. Send me that address. All right, that's what I got for today. Everybody take care. Have a good night.